Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Brothers Dempsey. Mark and Steve here with you, and we're still running out of this camp of ours. The counselors are getting ready to kick us out.
Camp David.
We violated a lot of rules. We had some panty raids. I think there were some water balloons that may or may not have been filled with shaving cream.
Yes, possibly, quite possibly. Yeah.
A few teachers may have got hurt.
A lot of stealing of bacon going on. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. All normal camp things.
Yeah,
another camp thing is, of course, watching the scary movie.
Oh, the campy movies. This is our campy movie edition of Beer Camp.
This is Beer Camp presents the. Move some of these beers out of the way so you can see some of these fine features.
Yeah, some of our favorite campy films. If you can rate all, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 films here.
I think we have something to that effect.
If you can rate all the 8 films in perfect order of our liking from 1 to 8, then we'll give you a special prize.
Yeah.
Or maybe we won't. I don't know, but
sounds like fun.
Yeah. My personal favorite is definitely Pin, the Plastic Nightmare. Yeah, sounds a good one.
There's one. Now you gotta try to figure out the rest for Steve.
Definitely the one you want to get to. Yeah, that's my number one. So figure out 2 through 7.
It's not my number one.
If you want to get wasted and just get into a movie, I recommend Pin. Definitely recommend Pin. Wasted movie experience, definitely. But by far, no means a waste of a movie.
No. Pin is something else.
There's some good ones in here, though, man. We got some good ones. Student buy. That's my vote for his number one. My vote, probably.
Yeah, little tip if you're playing along.
Malvern P. Red, baby.
Sometimes Malvern P.
All right, so
great beers go with good movies, and I know we had a lot of fun.
Crepe paper fire aside,
hanging out with my friends, and we would sit around and drink and talk about crazy movies we watched and all that good stuff. So we're going to talk about another collaboration again, Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. This one is Tater Ridge, Scottish ale brewed with sweet potatoes.
Wow, how's that for a twist right there?
Yeah, Scottish ale.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Potatoes.
3.3 IBU. I like they put the IBU on there. IBU is a new thing too. They put on beers. IBU is like the flavor profile basically of a beer. Like the higher the IBU, the crazier, hoppier, usually wild like bite you get on it, from what I understand. And then like the lower IBU is more of a mellow. So this is a real low one. So this should be a pretty malty. It's almost like a malt versus hop indicator, as far as I could say. You know what I mean? Is that a good way to put the IBU?
Yeah. I mean, it's something that you want.
Like a spice indicator on a beer, kind of,
They don't all list them, so it's, there's still a lot of guesswork involved when it comes to that. So, again, like anything, I think it's just something to be, cognizant of and try to, feel your way through those ratings.
Yeah, and the beer nerds will be like, I tend to like a beer with a low IBU. That's too high of an IBU for me. You know what I mean? I don't care. I like anything as long as it tastes good. You know what I mean? Honestly, I've had beers that are high. Honestly, I'd probably be lower on the scale. Like, what's your sleep number? Whatever.
Sleep. Yeah.
What's your drunk number?
Yeah. What's my Dr. Scholl's number?
But mine would probably traditionally be lower than a higher one. You know, because I tend to favor the malty, the darker ones. But I can't say I haven't had a couple real high IBUs I didn't absolutely love. So 7.0. Right on the scale, dude.
Right on the dot.
Right on the dot. This better not be. I'll taste it. I'll bring my alcohol meter out here right now. And if it's 7.1, I'm going to raise hell.
Oh.
I just might raise hell tonight. All right, anyway. So who's this in collaboration with? Why am I squeaking this?
We got Asheville Brew.
I'm squeaking like crazy. It's the fire. The fire is crackling.
The fire is definitely running crazy. Running wild here. This is Asheville Brewers Alliance, or probably Asheville. If you're from the area.
Yeah, North Carolina. Yeah, I believe...
Oh, right. Now, Sierra Nevada has a presence.
I believe...
Sierra Nevada has a presence in North Carolina as well, so...
Yeah.
These guys got together and did the Scottish Ale, so... And the last Scottish Ale I think we reviewed was 6.8%.
Yeah, I'm just going to crack it open, just let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. North Carolina is awesome, though. North Carolina is another hidden gem as far as brewers go. I just recently discovered, I guess maybe a year ago, but still fairly recent, Duck Rabbit in North Carolina, makes some really awesome beers, primarily a dark beer brewer. I haven't had the one light beer or 1 or 2 light beers they make, but some of their Baltic porters and other beers are really awesome. Who else is out in North Carolina? Weeping Radish. Oh my god, the 90s, man. That's one of the first craft beers I ever had, and it was an Oktoberfest, and I will tell you, it is right up there with any of the German Oktoberfest, and come to find that the headmaster brewer / sausage guru, farmhouse, whatever, like, the guy's amazing down there in Weeping Radish. He does crazy stuff. He was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives not too long ago. They make their own pretzels, they make their own liverwurst, they make their own sausage, they make all their own stuff, like farm to table type of deal. And they brew their own beer, and it's all German-style recipe stuff, and it's awesome. So, at any rate, not to shed any any shadow on Asheville, North Carolina seems to be a pretty big brewing place
pretty
in their own.
steeped in brewing tradition, and there's certainly this Brewers Association. It's among the community of the local brewers, and it's about promoting the stewardship and entrepreneurship of their endeavors, and it's pretty cool. And so, yeah, we get together with Sierra Nevada here for this guy. Again, we're just slaving away here at beer camp.
I know, totally slaving away. This is number 4. I think number 4. We still got 8 more to go, man. 8 more to go. Hang tight with us.
Right, we miss you. We were writing, we got some of your letters from home. We hope you got some of our letters back to you guys.
Look at this. For a Scotch ale, I'll tell you what, this is dark and delicious looking. And you know what, the notes, it smells floral. Even more floral than that one we had. It's got some real floral, hoppy notes to it that I'm getting just from the smell. How's the taste? Is it dank? Ooh. Silence.
It's dank.
It's weird though. It's not super scotchy. Like it is, but it's got like some kind of backbite on there. I'm trying to figure out what that is. You know what I mean? Is it the alcohol, or is it the?
This one really needs to.
It's not real caramely, or like real malty that I get right off the bat. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to really think about sweet potatoes, and that's odd.
Yeah.
Right, that I'm trying to pick up sweet potato here.
I know. Well, they say it's got sweet potatoes in it.
I don't eat a lot of sweet potatoes.
I love sweet potatoes.
He loves sweet potatoes. Are you getting sweet potato here, Steve?
No, not at all.
That's a little disappointing, because on Tater Ridge, I want potatoes.
Not that I want like a crazy. I don't know. I don't know what the hell sweet potatoes even taste like mixed in with beer, but this is not what I imagine it to taste like.
Sweet potato fries are ever,
yeah,
more popular now. So maybe some people are, feel that they know what that flavor is supposed to be like, but
7%. I'm zoning out on the label.
I don't know.
I'm thinking I'm more concerned with like the whole Scotch ale flavor too. It's definitely a different. It's a different kind of beer that I've had. I mean, I love the color, I love the head, I love the freshness of it. I'm not 100% in love with the taste, and it's not like it's a bad taste. Like I could see somebody. This is one of those weird beers where I could honestly see somebody drinking this and saying like, "This is the best beer." Like I love this beer. You know what I mean? If it's for you, but for me, knowing this style and knowing what I like about this style, it's a little bit of a departure from that, and to me, it's a little bit weird. But this is just an early first taste. I might be down. This might be one of those beers that's like an album, like where like first couple songs like and you might have to listen to it a couple times, drink it over a few times to really gain an appreciation for it. Because I think it's that complex. I really think there's some stuff going on here
that's one of the many things. I mean, not every episode
that I'm not used to. It's just it's very dry and bitter tasting at the end, which is not something that I'm used to. There's something combating the malt in here. And that caramel, like that's you usually get a sweet aftertaste with those Scottish ales. There's something combating that I'm not quite sure of what it is, but it's not computing. It's not getting all the way through. You know what I mean? To my
no, it leaves it a little dry.
Yeah, it leaves you a little like what is that? You know what I mean? Maybe that's the sweet potato. The hell is that? The starchiness of it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think so though. Not that I expected to taste it to taste sweet, friggin' sweet potatoes with butter or something. But
is there like sediment of like potato skin in here?
There might be. Potatoes are gratin in here.
Should I add like cheddar and bacon to this? Maybe I'm just missing some cheddar and bacon and like drop it in there. We have like I think we have an infuser. We might have to infuse this with cheddar and bacon.
Yeah, definitely.
And then try it again and see what we think.
Yeah, there is an infuser out there too. Not the
campfire. We could put some. I have sour cream, but I'm not going to throw that in there now.
There is an infuser out there called the Randall Jr. that you can buy from Dogfish Head Brewery, which I made kind of my own version of it, which is kind of fun to use. But basically, all that is, it's like a thermos, like with like a screen on it, almost like you could do like a tea bag type, like a tea. What do they call those tea strainers? Like the Asian tea, whatever. Yeah, tea bag it. But I have one where you just put like a little lid with a little screen on there, and you can basically like impart your own flavor into the beer. That's kind of cool too.
What'd you do? Like,
just a little side note. I did. I did a couple. Yeah, I did like I think I did a founder's breakfast with like Baby Ruth. I threw in there and let it sit there for a while. I did a blueberry, which wasn't blueberry enough for me. I threw a bunch of blueberries in there, but honestly, fresh blueberries don't impart a whole lot of. Maybe if I really crushed them up and mashed them in there, I don't know. I think it's where you need the juice more than anything. Some of them really did a lot of cool stuff. Some of them didn't. You know, maybe I'll throw some jerky in a stout one day and see what that does. But that's just a side note. Yeah, I'm trying to like. It's a good beer. I really like it a lot.
I do too.
It's tasty, but it's missing like something that I really love about this style of beer. It's like when you get a style of beer and you're used to it, it kind of throws you off. And you're like, all right, what the hell is missing here?
Yeah, I think it's another solid offering in the pack.
Mm-hmm.
There's been no duds, and you know I have to say congratulations to Sierra Nevada because again, not a brewer that I'm head over heels in love with.
So I'm getting some sweetness now. Almost like a burnt sweetness, but yeah.
Hey. Well, thanks for joining our Campside Fire Edition beer camp. Continuing. I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks for drinking.
See ya.
Like, hey man, what it is, bro? We got some beer for you to taste. All right. Hey there out there in TV land. You ready or what?